Hello and welcome back to the Retro Show Season 2, where we are looking at every EA Sports FIFA game all the way since 1996, and we are thoroughly in the 7th generation of consoles now. We're in the thick of it. We're in that PS3, Xbox 360 era, but we still have the lingering sensation that is the PlayStation 2, and we will be continuing looking at the PlayStation 2 versions all the way up to and including FIFA 14 alongside the 7th generation games. I'm Joe, if you're new around here, and every Sunday at 7 PM UK time, we will be looking at the next FIFA. Last week, we had our best FIFA yet with FIFA 07, so I really can't wait to get into FIFA 08, of which I do have great memories of, particularly with the PS3 version. So without further ado, let's have a look at the game information and the physical version of the game. So FIFA 08 was, of course, released back in 2007, and for the first time in a long time, it wasn't on Microsoft Xbox, it wasn't on GameCube, it wasn't on Game Boy Advance. They really sort of zoned in on a certain few consoles, starting with the PS2, of course. Then we had the PlayStation 3 version, PSP, Nintendo Wii, DS, Xbox 360, PC, and mobile. There were a couple of other versions of the game, but of course you had Wayne Rooney and Ronaldinho on the front of both versions that I own. Look very, very similar. Of course, you've got the classic black label PlayStation 3, one of the very first games, if you like, of the PlayStation era. Came out when the PlayStation 3 came out. I believe it was a launch title. So really excited to get into that and see how it compares to the PS2 version, but we will start with the PS2 version as always. So can you, FIFA 08, manual controls, dictate play all over the field with intuitive keeper, passing and crossing controls, be a pro co-op season, join a team with up to 3 friends, select a player and master his position, custom formations, tailor your positional play and movement to individual opponents and match situations, complete authenticity, 30 leagues, 38 real stadiums, 12,600 players, unlimited realism. And there is the back of the game if you are interested. On the back of the PS3 version, still, can you, FIFA 08, real football. Players make 1,000 decisions every second and can strike the ball in an infinite number of ways. Be a pro. Select a player, master his position and receive real-time feedback and analysis of your performance. Pro skills. Combine tricks to recreate signature skill moves of real-world superstars or define your own style. Plus 30 leagues, 23 real stadiums, and 15,000 players. Go online and upload replays, organise tournaments, and represent your club in award-winning interactive leagues. And there is the back of the game, and you can see them sort of side by side. Very, very similar styles. Very different graphics. So you've got the classic PS2 era and the start of the HD era with the PlayStation 3. So as always, we're going to start off with the PlayStation 2 version of the game, and then we'll finish off with a match on the PlayStation 3. Let's get into it. Okay, here we are in game then with FIFA 08. Just had a real nostalgia trip there with the little intro that it plays at the start. And yeah, of course, I will sort of mute the menu as we're going through the first little bits. They do tend to like to copyright you just for the first few seconds of a song. It is a real sad thing with YouTube these days. A silent login feature is available that will automatically enter online without user confirmation. While we don't need to do that, an autosave feature is available. So this is the first FIFA with an autosave feature, which is really, really cool. We'll obviously turn off all the songs and then we'll have a look at the menu and all of that sort of thing. But I didn't want you to miss anything in this sort of intro screen as we're logging into it. Now, it must be a good 15 years since I've played this version of the game. So I'm really excited to see where we get to with all of this. We are going to go straight into game settings, and straight away go into... Well, we want EA Sports tracks, don't we? So I wonder if that's somewhere else. Is that going to be playlist, do we think? Yes, there you go. All off, but you can see some of the songs that were on there back in 2008. So you can see some of the classic singers of that time. Any that I remember particularly well? Not really, I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah, nothing there. Oh, the Hoosiers. That's a good song. Remember the Hoosiers. I don't remember any others of these, so there you go. But I'm sure you guys are so much trendier than me and know exactly who all of these folks are. But, you know, for a lot of FIFA songs, it is just sort of up-and-coming artists, I guess. And, yeah, that's what classic FIFA was all about, and always did have a really good playlist. And, yeah, exciting times. Right, looking at the... Oh, you can do a half length of 2 minutes. I'm kind of tempted, to be honest with you. Quick fire matches. Yeah, let's go for that. We're going to up the difficulty to professional this time. Keep the difficulty level. We'll have him on professional as well. Starting number of subs, we'll go for 7. And then, of course, we want to see how has career mode changed, and in particular, how has the gameplay changed? Is there any other features as well that we want to go through and have a little look at? Of course, there was tutorials there at the start. You've still got the fan shop in there. I'm assuming. Yeah, those are gameplay videos. Team management is there. We've got interactive leagues. We'll have a look at the game mode in a minute, but one of the things that has been said is about creating formations. So let's have a little look at what the create formation is like. So if we start with a base of maybe a 4-1-2-1-2, a little diamond there, and then yeah, you can just move these about. I mean, this was really the start of being able to fiddle around with your tactics and, you know, really feel like a football manager, if you like. Got our cam there. We'll have him slightly right, and then we'll have the CDM slightly left, just to keep that balance. In terms of our strikers, we'll have one of them be a little bit further forward. Of course, we like our left back to be nice and high, right back to be nice and high as well. And we'll save that formation. Although I think it said don't save. Never mind. Game modes, we've got Be a Pro Co-op Season, which obviously you have to be with other players. Manager mode, lounge mode returns, tournament mode is in there, challenge mode is back, practice mode as well, and then play online. So let's go into manager mode then and just see how this is different. We've still got the PSP link in there. It'll be interesting to see how long that is in the game. So welcome to manager mode. Be the manager, you are the man in charge. Look after any league club in the game. Add your created clubs to any league. Test the early form of your team in pre-season friendlies. Develop your youth players into the stars of tomorrow. Get your team in shape in an all-new training sim. Manage from the touchline in the visual sim. Don't forget to keep an eye on your board's expectations or you're out. Well, thanks for that. Thanks for the vote of confidence. We are just going to move forward with this. We're not going to bother messing around with the new manager. But you can see we can play in any league in the world. It's not just stuck to regions anymore. And as far as I remember, you can play as any team just like you did in FIFA 07. But they're typically 4-star teams. So we've got Arsenal in there. That's who, of course, we played with last time. There's 4-star, but if you look at Liverpool and Man United, they're 4.5-star. I'm assuming Chelsea are going to be the same. Yep, 4.5-star for them as well. Newcastle United, they're 4-star. Tottenham are 4-star as well. So shall we mix it up a little bit, and let's go with, what was it, 2007-8 season. Let's go for Sven's Manchester City side. Remember that. Sven's Manchester City side. We are going to be with Manchester City for our opening match. The fans are scared after new coach is revealed. Let's have a look at their fan favourite. They reckon Richard Dunn is their fan favourite. Cool. Board expectations, finish in the top half, semi-finals of the FA Cup, and get Bodjanov on there for 3+ years. Okay, all good. Right, of course we have the sponsors, and obviously we'll see how different this is to the PS3 version. Is your team ready for pre-season? Schedule up to 4 pre-season matches. Assess your team's current form and identify weak spots. Keep in mind that you are risking a drop in morale and an increase in injuries. We're not going to do that, actually. We're just going to advance without any pre-season friendlies. I'm absolutely fine with that. We're going to get straight into the first league match. And yeah, I'm excited to do that. Hopefully you guys are too. And of course, we'll get to see the gameplay. Nice, quick and snappy. And then the PS3 version, want to do a little bit more in depth on that one today. This one, the PS2 version, not too different to FIFA 07, but I think we'll see that big step up in gameplay for the PS3 version. Okay, so Football's Most Wanted. Transfer market is open, and we are playing Liverpool in the first match. That is not going to be an easy match, is it? We will see how we get on here. But yeah, that's going to be tricky. I'm fairly sure transfers again will sort of take place over a couple of weeks. And that looks like Scott Parker's on the transfer list. That's not a bad potential signing there. Let's have a look at Scott Parker. You know, for Man City back then, I think that would have been a good signing. So let's go for 6 million, sorry. We'll increase that to 30,000 on a 4-year contract, and we'll give him a 15% goal bonus. I'm fairly sure we'll find out straight after the match. But yeah, everything feels a little bit quicker, a little bit more fluid. Let's have a look at that Man City lineup. So Kasper Schmeichel in goal. We've got Corluka at right back. Richard Dunn. Micah Richards, of course. 87 rated. Micah Richards. Oh, that's brilliant. We got Garrido at left back. Wow, Dietmar Hamann, Michael Johnson, Giovanni in there. Martin Petrov, I think he was called. Elano, what a player Elano was. And then we've got Bianchi up top. We've got Mpenza in there, Stephen Ireland, Gelson Fernandez, Sun Ji Hai, of course. Sun Ji Hai. Well, he is going to be coming onto the bench for Nidam Anua, because Sun Ji Hai is a great player. Michael Ball, Joe Hart, of course, back then as well. Darius Vassell. Wow. What a player. And Stephen Ireland. Still had hair then. Daniel Sturridge. Bodjanov as well. I mean, Bodjanov is going to be better than Bianchi, isn't he? And then Darius Vassell will put on the bench instead of Mpenza. Georgios Samaras. Wow, some great players back then. Sven really did build a nice little squad, didn't he? And what a season that was for Man City 2007. They really did sort of come back into the fray. And I guess maybe, you know, had they been relegated, would the takeover have ever happened? I don't know. Maybe. There's Liverpool's lineup, by the way. Pepe Reina in goal there, Steve Finnan, Jamie Carragher, Daniel Agger, Fabio Aurelio, Jermaine Pennant at right midfield, Steven Gerrard, Xabi Alonso, John Arisa, what a name that is, and then Fernando Torres and Dirk Kuyt up top. So let's get into the match then. Manchester City versus Liverpool. Don't know if we're going to be at the City of Manchester Stadium or not. We will find out. But here we go. Into the first match of the season. Remember, 2-minute halves. So this is going to be quick. It's going to be snappy. And, well, without further ado, let's get ourselves into the action. This doesn't look like the City of Manchester Stadium, I'm going to be honest.
Hello again, I'm Clive Tyldesley. I'm here to commentate on today's game. Andy Gray is with me. The ground is full, the atmosphere is expectant. It's the opening day of the season. No team has any form to go by yet, only their hopes and their expectations.
Well, they've worked hard in the summer. Now we're about to see who's worked best of all.
It's worth mentioning that Clive Tyldesley is your main commentator with Andy Gray in the PS2 version, and I believe he will be all the way up to the final PS2 version, which was FIFA 2014. I'm not certain on that. Definitely 2009. Don't think I've played any of the PS2 ones after that, so yeah, looking forward to finding out on that journey. So no spoilers in the comments. And then Martin Tyler, of course, with Andy Gray for all of the PS3 versions.
Defender just cleared it there. Throw in coming.
I think Andy Townsend might come in on the PS2 at some point. Obviously, we've got the Andy Gray controversy with Richard Keys. Can't remember when exactly that was. It was probably around about 2011 time.
Nice ball. Boyinov.
Yeah.
It's Gerrard now. Solid defending.
I remember Clive Tyldesley calling Dirk Kuyt in this game, and I never knew who he was going on about. Who's Queet? And then I realised, hang on, it's Dirk Kuyt.
Slight advantage, no whistle.
Oh, there's Kasper Schmeichel with the header there. Gets it to Giovanni now. Liverpool certainly dominating the opening stages of this game. But we need to get ourselves asserted here. We're already on to 32 minutes in this half. That's how quick and snappy it's going to be. And here's Elano with the shot, and it's a good save. It's a good save. John Arisa, what a player he was. I seem to remember he only retired a few years ago.
Petrov.
Or maybe I'm just getting old. Maybe it was a lot longer ago. He played for Fulham though, didn't he? In the Premier League. I feel. Did he play under Ranieri? So that wasn't that long ago. I don't think it was anyway.
It's a battle of wits. Goalkeeper won it there.
There's the half-time whistle.
There we go, 0-0 at half-time.
I think there have been very few goal-scoring opportunities in the first half. And I think most people who came here today were expecting to see a more open attacking match. I know I was.
That was terrible from Dirk out there.
It hasn't happened in the first half. I think we really do need a goal. It's as simple as that. And that just might inject some excitement.
Right, here's Garrido on this left-hand side. Good run. And it's going to be a corner. Giovanni into the middle, punched away. Dietmar Hamann is trying to get there. John Arisa wins it. That's forward now.
Torres. Pennant.
Come on. Header away. No. No. Damn it. Gonna regret going for the 2 minutes. Oh, no. Oh, good header away by Micah.
Watchful defending.
Now then, here's Bodjanov. Bodjanov.
Now, I like to see that in a referee. He's pulled
come
back
on.
Far, but he did wait to see if there was an
Chance
advantage.
there.
Done.
Should have done.
It's going to be a throw in.
It's a pity. Remember this little cutscene. Nice.
Giovanni.
Here's Alano. Here's Bodjanov.
Good intercept.
Back to it. Alano, what a save! What a save! Alano with the chance then. Oh, he scored some good goals that season, didn't he? What a player Alano was. Giovanni into the middle. It's cleared.
So that's out for a throw.
Yeah, I mean,
Petrov.
that's got to be our throw, surely. Yeah.
Harman.
Dietmar Hamann again. It's another throw in. We're looking the more likely here. This is ridiculous. John and Arisa doing a good job. Right. Here's Giovanni. Into the middle. Oh.
Back in the safe hands of the goalkeeper.
It was close.
Goalkeeper clears his lines. Here's Fernando Torres.
Fernando Torres, what a player he was. Dirk out.
Arisa. And they've got it back.
Richards. Michael Johnson.
Now, is that what he intended? I don't think so. Just halted by the defence.
Decent tackle. I mean, how is Micah Richards 87 rated? I'm fairly sure Fernando Torres was only 86 rated. I know Micah Richards was good, but was he better than Fernando Torres? I'm not sure. Anyway, it's going to be full time here, and 0-0. That's cleared towards Pepe Reina. Oh! Well, if we'd got that ball back,
It's Fernando Torres.
that would have probably been it.
Mustn't lose it like that. It's going to be a throw in.
A little bit confused on how the game is still going.
Not a good throw.
Oh! Go on, Bodjanov. This could be a late winner here.
Into the box.
Oh, what a
Cross.
disappointment.
No problem for the goalkeeper.
What a disappointment. That's going to be full time.
Booted clear by
There
the
it
keeper.
is.
Not too bad for starters. A draw in their
But 0-0 against Liverpool, you know, we'll take that. We'll definitely take that. That wasn't too bad, was it? But really enjoyed the gameplay of that. I felt really fluid. That's probably the best PS2 gameplay so far. Micah Richards there getting a 7 rating. Didn't really do a lot, but we'll let him off. But yeah. We will see if we manage to sign Scott Parker. We will see if that comes through. Yeah. There you go. Right. Let's see if that works out. Yeah, we failed to sign Scott Parker. Not really sure why. But yeah, we'll leave it there for the PS2 version. We get the idea. What we want to do now is really go and explore the PS3 version. So I will see you in the menu for that. Okay, so here we are then in the menu of FIFA 08. Obviously, starts off very, very similar to the Xbox 360 version from FIFA 07. Looks very, very similar. and we're going to have that until around about FIFA 13, I think, until it went on to the 8th generation consoles. Now, what we are going to do is switch up the EA Sports tracks and get rid of them all. But you'll... Yeah, I remember that. That was from FIFA... that was from Cricket 07, so that's hilarious. But yeah, you can see it's exactly the same soundtrack. Yeah, there they all are. If you are interested, okay? And obviously a different button to get out of it and all of that. But yeah, really excited to be back on the PS3 version of the game. Obviously, this is where I spent a lot of time when I was growing up. You can only have 4-minute halves on this one, so we will take advantage of that very, very shortly. But let's have a little look at the different game modes. Obviously, you've got the online settings there. EA Sports Extras, you've still got the fan shop and offers and all of that. EA Sports Football World, so you can check out the real world stats. I'd have to sign in for that, though, which means updating the PS3, which I can't be bothered to do, to be quite honest with you. But you can see the game mode. So we've got Be a Pro offline training. We've got tournament mode there. Create a tournament, manager mode, FIFA 08 lounge, and you've still got the challenge mode online. You've got interactive leagues, online leagues. Obviously, still no ultimate team at this point in time. But we're going to head straight into manager mode. And that'll be exciting. So you can see there, we can be with the Premier League, and this time I think we will go with Arsenal. I do have a fond memory of the 2007-8 Arsenal team. We can be Mr. Manager, that is absolutely fine. And you'll see it will all be scheduled up for us. But yeah, you know what? What an era of FIFA games. Obviously, whether you on PS2, whether you on PS3, Xbox 360, you know, these are the FIFAs that I think people hold in the highest regard, all the way up to FIFA 13 now. You know, this was the absolute height of FIFA. And before the whole Ultimate Team stuff came around. So, you know... What's that to say? We have got a lot of stuff in here. We'll go with Joiner Energy Bar. They want us to be the league champion. It's absolutely fine. You can see they're going to do some scouting. Obviously, you know, it removes a little bit of the soul of the game when you don't have the soundtrack on in the background. But yeah, we're not getting copyrighted. Simply not worth it. But yeah, all of my FIFA 08 saves have gone because my original PS3 had the red light of death, so, or yellow light of death. So I never got to exchange those save files over, which is a real shame. One thing I do want to do though is change the controls, because I am an alternate controls kind of guy. I'm assuming that must be in the match menu. That's fine. Quick look at the transfer menu. You can see it's not going to have points. It should have money this time. And there you go. Sean Wright Phillips is the man with sort of the highest rating that is on there. Gary Neville is transfer listed as well. Jussi Jaskalainen, George McCartney, Jutkiewicz, Tom Heaton in there as well. One person I do want to search for, though, is Andre Arshavin. I seem to remember he was a free agent in this game. But maybe you have to access him from a different menu. Maybe you have to do that before you get into the game. But he is in there. I remember that well. But let's have a look at the Arsenal squad of 2008 then. If we can. If it will let us. Don't actually know what's going on here. So it's just stuck, isn't it? I assume they're just loading in, so I'll see you guys when it comes on. Well, unfortunately, the game crashed, so we're not going to look at the squad this time. We're just going to get straight into the action of the match against Sunderland. So, play a match. We will be playing on alternate, and oh, look at that old kit. I mean, look at that one. Some real classic ones. I'm assuming Eduardo is going to be playing for Arsenal here. So yeah, we've got Jens Lehmann in goal, then Abue, Toure, Gallas and Clichy in defence, Rosicki, Fabregas, Gilberto Silva still knocking about, and Alexander Kleb on the left side. Eduardo and Robin van Persie up top. We've got Theo Walcott, Bentner, Diaby, Traore and Adebayor. Surely Emmanuel Adebayor instead of Bentner. Bakary Sagnia's there as well. We're going to put him on instead of Abue. This has been patched, actually, so Andre Arshavin might even be in the team, is he? Is he in there somewhere? No, he's not. God, J. Emmanuel Thomas. But we just had so many more players available to choose. But yeah, that's exciting. Lucas Fabianski on the bench as well. Yeah, okay. This looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. One thing I am going to do, though, is put Theo Walcott on that right-hand side. Kleb on the left, Walcott on the right, Fabregas and Rosicki in the middle. Because there's no way Rosicki's a right midfielder. He's an attacking mid, really. That all looks good to me. And then Eduardo and Van Persie up top. Oh, no. That's going to reset it, isn't it? Damn it. Oh. This is so annoying. Right. I think this is the only changes we made. That's fine. Right. Advance. That's the button I wanted. Okay, 4 minutes. A professional difficulty. And here's Ronaldinho again. I thought I'd changed the controls, but clearly not. Right, let's take a free kick just to get us into the swing of it. Oh, it nearly went in.
Here we are at the start of the campaign, and these two teams will want to be very competitive in it. Maybe, who knows, end the season as champions.
Well, they might do, but I think the one thing they will want to do is win the first game of the season. That's a certainty.
You reckon Sunderland are going to win the league? Right, here we go then. Arsenal versus Sunderland.
Intense here as the players start this fight.
Right, come on. Where is the control settings? Classic alternate, or is it new alternate? I think that's probably what we want. We'll leave that on there.
Chopra. Edwards.
I can't actually change player for some reason. It's 1-0. I couldn't change player. Don't know what was going on there. Right, let's see. I don't think that's shooting. I don't know what's going on with the controls here. Let's just stick with classic then. Yeah. Well, yeah, we're already 1-0 down to Sunderland.
Intercepted there. Still Van
Right,
Persie.
here's Robin van Persie. Gets it through to Eduardo da Silva.
But he's given offside.
Who's offside?
That is a big call, a very big call. And it's so close, but I think it's just about right.
Chopra. That's intercepted quite easily. This is Clive. Nosworthy.
Byron Nosworthy. Some cracking names in this
Excellent play.
season, isn't there? Carlos Edwards there.
Pure defender.
Into the middle. Header over the bar. Infield it goes.
And they're back on possession again. Got the ball back. There's a challenge here that's got the referee thinking. It's William Gallas. Combination of poor pass and good defending. Kieran Richardson has got possession here. Excellent block. Says Fabregas.
Oh, Sunderland, not too bad. What a save from Jens Lehmann. Needed to be.
It's a bit disappointing for the spectators here, going all the way back to the goalkeeper. Theo Walcott. Out near the touchline, sliding in, fairly enough. Now a throw-in.
It's a throw.
It's with Toure.
There's Thomas Rosicky.
Well, there's a chance here.
Wasn't a great ball.
Long ball here. Magnificent challenge to keep the ball.
Oh, and Toure gives it away. Good tackle from Toure that time.
That can be a throw.
It's a throw to Arsenal.
Theo Walcott, really one for the future in English football. Got the ball back. Right,
oh, it was nearly a good ball through. Walcott again.
Wasted possession. And this is going to be a throw.
It's another throw in.
Theo Walcott.
Here he is, Theo Walcott now on the ball, whips it in. It's Robin van Persie. It's Thomas Rosicky. It's Eduardo da Silva, and it's 1-0. Hey, what a finish for Eduardo da Silva.
What a moment. Well, he's taken his chance well, but
and Thomas Rosicky, it's a good save.
No, I think when he looks back on that, he'll think he might have positioned himself better.
We're all level again. 1-1 the score.
So 1-1.
Well, this is a wonderful job commentating on these games and thoroughly enjoying this match. No doubt from the referee there, he pointed for the free kick straight away. Well played with the pass.
Sangnia away.
The goal has gone with that clearance.
Header down.
Something could be on here if they keep going like this. Maybe he'll cross it here. And it's the referee's decision to let the game go on. He could have stopped it, Andy.
Could have done, but why not play the advantage? Keep the game alive.
Now Fabregas.
Right, here we go then. Fabregas finds Walcott. Very speedy player, of course. Theo Walcott back in the day. Fabregas finds Robin van Persie. Good turn. It's a shot over the bar.
The opportunity to put them in front.
And a glorious one at that.
From outside the area. Isn't really going to get that there.
Toure. Absolutely no danger about being penalised. That was a fantastic tackle.
Now then, here's Theo Walcott.
He got that.
And it's a corner.
Right. Cleared for a corner.
Look at this camera angle. Van Persie into the middle. Header from Clive.
Alford. Toure.
It's forward.
Says Fabregas. Edwards. Excellent play between the two of them. Can centre it from here. He'll carry on here despite the initial problem.
And Thomas Rosicky.
We finished the first
half time.
Same number of shots, pretty even on the possession count as well. So no surprise that.
Well, that doesn't look like Robin van Persie very much, does it?
Favourite here at all, Martin, at half time. It's been very, very close.
Graphics aren't fantastic.
Time to start the second half. Referee's ready. This is a striker very much on form. We've seen that with the goal that he's already got. Very nearly another one for him.
Well, I think he's a streaky player, and you know, confidence plays an important part. He's confident right now.
Just reading the direction of the pass as he's done then.
Much better game this than the Xbox 360 alternative of FIFA 07. So have the little badges in the top as well. Header! Oh, good save by Jens Lehmann. There's the throw. Now then, Kolo Toure is on it.
Good touch with the pass. Theo Walcott
cutting inside. Number 32 back then. Didn't get the number 14 shirt clearly until a little bit later on. That's a bad tackle.
And I think he should do as well.
Whitehead.
Dean Whitehead. Oh, excellent interception by Alexander Hleb. Here he is. Gets it forward to Eduardo.
Richardson.
I think it was that Arsenal were top of the league in Feb. And then obviously Eduardo's injury.
Getting into the attacking third.
After, was it Martin Taylor? The guy for Birmingham broke his leg. And then
now he's looking for
Arsenal season capitulated essentially.
Chopra.
Just about finished in the top 4 in the end, but they were
That's a nice pass.
a brilliant side back then, Arsenal, and so unlucky not to win the league. That's, it's offside. I thought it might have been a handball. It looked very much like it could have been, but had it not been offside, we might have found out. Yes, Hleb.
Edwards.
He's lost it.
Ball, but only because of the sliding challenge.
Off. It's a horrible tackle. Yellow card for Gael Clichy. Well, we have to try and win a game today.
Maybe not quite as planned.
Oh, come on. It's going to be Dean Whitehead with this free kick. Could be a chance. Oh, what a save. Jens Lehmann.
Very good defending there.
Michael Chopra was there with the potential to...
Nosworthy. And he goes with a sliding challenge.
Potential for the rebound. Good ball forward. Here's Van Persie, but good tackle. Good pressing.
It's been a great battle this between the two teams, and there's very little in it still.
Theo Walcott wins it back from Kieran Richardson.
Thomas
Rosicki gets it to Robin Van Persie now. Van Persie.
Well, they won't want to let him get any further forward.
Back to Rosicki. Oh, it's a good piece of defending that from Sunderland.
That was a bad challenge. Referee has to intervene. Well, no second yellow card here. Fortunate for the offender.
Forward it goes.
With Toure.
Header.
Thomas Rosicki.
Oh, look there.
Kieran Richardson wasn't going to let the player get away. Great challenge. Rosicki. They've let him get.
Oh, this is a great chance.
Range.
Oh, it should have been.
And some strong defending here, including the clearance. Here's Richardson.
Gallas coming to get it.
With the tackle to
gets it. Walcott.
It wasn't a good pass at all. Here's Richardson.
Header. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's going to be a second yellow for Clichy. I think.
It's a stupid challenge, and it's really piled pressure on his
Well,
defense.
no, he's... Oh, it's... Yeah, side end. Somehow Clichy wasn't sent off for that. I don't really know how. Right, here we go then. There's the clearance from
Here's
Lehmann.
Van Persie.
There's Fabregas now. Cesc Fabregas still going. Finds Theo Walcott.
Good crisp pass.
Walcott into the middle. Van Persie's coming. But he didn't get there. Here's
Well,
Hleb.
putting together good build-up here. Need to be patient.
Is that going to be our
but
throw?
They haven't got that much time if they go for the winner. They might throw it long from this position. Still Van Persie. It's a foul.
Is
It's
it a
gotta be
free kick? Yeah. Right. Van Persie into the middle. Header! It's in! It's in! And it's Eduardo again! What a goal in the 94th minute!
This could be the game-changing goal. It's got every chance of being just that. It's an absolutely vital.
Well, that was awesome.
And
What a
it's
header.
come at a time which I think will decide the match.
I don't believe this. They've surely won the match now. That's the last kick, it's got to be. Incredible drama right at the final whistle.
Header there from Eduardo. Just a glancing header over the keeper. And a beautiful goal.
Arsenal with the lead.
And surely that's going to be full time.
Whitehead. Well, tackling, they say, is a dying art, but not in this match.
Here's Fabregas. Still going.
And they've got it away. 2-1 the final score as the referee calls a halt.
And there it is.
That's the end of the game. 2-1, it's finished. As games go in the middle of the season, what we've got here is a pretty routine win and a strong performance.
Yeah, I didn't think
Michael
it was gonna be
Chopra,
easy.
man of the match. There you go.
The real boost to the confidence.
Well, it's been a wonderful game. This is Martin Tyler saying very good night to you all.
And there you have it then. That is the PS3 version of the game. So I'll now head back and give it my rating. So as you guys know, I rate these games on 3 factors: gameplay, features, and nostalgia effect, where nostalgia effect is the personal nostalgia that I have for the game. Yeah, I have to say, really enjoyed it. It was pretty amazing. As I've said, this was really, in my opinion, the golden era of FIFA games. You know, from FIFA 2004, really, we've had some top tier FIFA games. We've obviously got FIFA 09 coming up, FIFA 10, FIFA 11, FIFA 12, all ones that I have distinct memories of. So I'm really excited to get into all of them. But first of all, let's get things started. Gameplay, 5-star. Just as good, if not better, than FIFA 07, to be honest with you. It was really fluid, both on the PS2 version and on the PS3 version. Features-wise, I gave it 5 stars last week. I'm going to give it 5 stars this week as well, because we're in a place where we had the same number of features. Obviously, I'll be getting harsher on that as we go forward. I want to keep seeing these new features introduced every year from here on in, and but for now, because they're sort of developing 2 separate games, I think we can let them off the hook with maybe slightly fewer features than what we are used to seeing right now. Nostalgia effect, though, I'm knocking off half a star for this one. Didn't quite have the same feeling of, oh my god, the memories with this one. As good as it is, as good as it was, I don't have specific memories of FIFA 08 other than the fact I had a Bristol City career mode, and I seem to remember signing Ronaldinho in Season 2 for them when I got to the Premier League. That's all I really remember about it when I was actually playing the game. Some of the graphics, I was like, okay, it's a bit naff actually. So some of the kits and some of the players, absolutely nostalgic, but I did have a slightly better memory of things being such a massive step up from the PS2 version. I do have a lot of good memories about FIFA 09 though, and that's what we'll be talking about next week, and I'm really hoping that lives up to my memories, particularly the PS3 version. I seem to remember the heading on that game was awesome, so I'm really excited to see where we get to with that. But yes, if you have enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up down below. Let me know your memories of FIFA 08. Were you a PS2 version player, or were you the PS3, Xbox 360 version player? back in the day. I actually traded in the PS2 version for the PS3 version and very quickly bought back the PS2 version because I liked both of them so much. So I played quite a lot of FIFA 08 on both consoles. But yes, thank you very much for watching. Subscribe for weekly retro gaming content, and next week we will be back with FIFA 09. I'll see you then.